people and compensate its owners to the proper value. So I compensated these people when I forgot about what this happened. He just reminded me. I received people from the jail, and they were begging me to for me to return their lands, and I did. Even though they had cashed the compensation. Of course, I never took the compensation back of them. What the government gives never takes back. So I gave them their land back and never got the compensation out of them. So the government has the right to expropriate and compensate, and this is what's done. This is what was done. Where's the crime? Where's the crime in this? Why I'm saying this? Because I'm the one that signed I signed the decision. No one ever obliged me to force me to sign this decision. The assassination attempt was against me. So you're saying this man is a farmer of the jail, and this other man is a farmer of the jail, and they came to the judge of the Revolutionary Tribunal. I was the one that directed them, that put them in trial with the Revolutionary Tribunal, and the judge then, like the judge here in this court, applies the law. It's not their personal views of things. So when the main person here relieves you and declares that he is responsible, why are you going behind all these people and looking for other responsibles? Saddam Hussein, when time of leadership, says I'm responsible, but then when things go bad, you expect him to say no. Abdullah is responsible. Saddam Hussein will never do something like that. I'm not the kind of man. I sustain people. I take people on my shoulders when things are tough. When things are easy for them, they walk on their own. If Saddam Hussein wants to reprisal, if there are any other forces that are forcing you to, nobody has any power on this court except God and except the law. So, if you consider that the people who Saddam Hussein, who were trying to shoot Saddam Hussein, and the bullets were flying ahead of me. I was in my car, I was sitting to the right, and there was the driver and one of my friends. I don't remember if he was on my left side or next to the driver. No, I think he was sitting to my left, and the escort, the bodyguard, was sitting next to the driver, and of course, my car was hit by so many bullets. And from my side of the car, the bullets came exactly to the last layer of armor. It did not come through that last layer, and I survived. God has chosen me to survive. So if you consider that if I incriminated someone because of their assassination attempt against the person of the president of the republic, why is the crime, and why are you? I put all these people in trial, and I was the president, and the president is now here present and admitting. Just put the president on trial and leave the others be. If there is nothing in the law that says that, or that gives the Revolutionary Council the right to decide to expropriate a property and compensate their owners, then you put the head of the Revolutionary Council on trial, and he is here. This is me. So why are you looking for other people? Why are you looking for other responsibles? So please keep this in mind. Yes, I know. Keep this in your conscience and your mind, and see what effect it has on those people who refuse to testify. People, if they give a testimony that one of the parties don't like, then the prosecution turns them into accused, into criminals. Yes, the court has the right to defend and to protect the witnesses in case it sees it necessary. But, Your Honor, the witness X, the plaintiff X, and document X, all these, not because of me. It's not. I'm not challenging here. I only fear God, and not now. Not now. I'm going to start to be scared. I was a teenager and I was never scared, and we risked our lives, and we were never feared anything. It's God's will that we are alive. So it's not fear out of fear for anything, but we only fear for the reputation of Iraq, because you too, you were judges and you were lawyers and you were law experts when these things happened. Do you think that all these violations took place and all of you were silent? So what is this President of the Republic if all these things take place? And when I was told, and I know that the court takes in consideration these things, but first this is to vent out what we have, and we're here, and you read us our rights, and you told us that we have rights to talk. In these kind of accusations, everything is in the dark. Unknown witness, unknown plaintiff, and how can the court form a correct opinion about the truth? However, witnesses turning a witness into a criminal is against me, is against my interest, and is against the interest of Iraq. This was a request from the prosecution, and the request was the court is going to take a decision of that. I don't make decisions. You make decisions. I just making a comment here on the effect of this on other witnesses. The other side, the other point is very administrative and very simple. Your Honor, you adjourned the session for a break, and you went to a place where there's at least a minimum utilities for comfort. In our case, we went to this side room here. It used to be a small kitchen. It has a service elevator. There has been installed in there a toilet that is completely open, no intimacy. And who do you think any of us could ever use the toilet with all his brothers sitting around him? And there's no doors and nothing. Is this humanity? Is this the humanism of those who are in charge of this court. For us, dear honor, if we are obliged to do anything, then don't feel insulted. We are only insulted in our humanity and in our consciousness. But what is rude is from those people who have the power and they humiliate the person, or I'm sorry, they believe that they are humiliating someone, but they don't. The Iraqis, not the mountains of the world, will ever humiliate me as an Iraqi, because I have never done anything. Thank you very much, Your Honor. No. The session is adjourned to March 12th.